Most people get this wrong. They think passive income means doing nothing and getting rich overnight. That's not how it works. The truth is, real wealth is built through cash-flowing assets that keep paying you month after month. And if you ignore this, you'll stay stuck trading time for money forever. Here's the truth no one tells you. The rich don't just work for money. They make money work for them through systems, assets, and investments that generate consistent cash flow even when they sleep. In this video, you're going to learn 10 powerful cash-flowing assets that can realistically create passive income. Not fantasy. Not hype. Real methods people use in 2026 to build financial freedom. And I'll also show you how beginners can start small, even with limited money. Now here's what makes this important. If you understand even a few of these assets, you can start building multiple income streams. And that changes everything about your financial future. Let's start immediately. The first cash-flowing asset is dividend stocks. Dividend stocks are shares in companies that regularly pay you a portion of their profits. Think of companies like Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson. When you own their stock, they pay you just for holding it. Now here's where it gets interesting. You don't need thousands of dollars to start. Someone like Alex, a college student, can start with small investments every month. Over time, those dividends grow and compound. But here's the problem. Most beginners chase random stocks instead of focusing on stable dividend-paying companies. That leads to losses and frustration. The key is consistency, not speculation. And in a minute, I'll show you how people turn small dividend earnings into serious monthly income. The second cash-flowing asset is rental real estate. Real estate is one of the oldest wealth-building tools in the world. When you own a property and rent it out, tenants pay you monthly income. For example, John buys a small apartment. He rents it out. Every month, he collects rent that covers his mortgage and still leaves profit. But here's where most people fail. They think they need huge money to start. In reality, you can begin with REITs, which are real estate investment trusts. That means you invest in real estate without buying physical property. This is where it gets interesting. Some REITs pay monthly dividends, creating a passive income stream without managing tenants or repairs. The third cash-flowing asset is digital products. Digital products include ebooks, online courses, templates, and guides. Once you create them, you can sell them repeatedly without restocking inventory. Imagine Sarah creates a simple budgeting template. She uploads it online. Every time someone downloads it, she earns money automatically. Now here's the key insight. The value is not in creating something complex. It's in solving a simple problem for a specific audience. But here's the problem most beginners face. They overthink and never launch. Perfection kills progress. In a minute, I'll show you how even beginners can create their first digital product in under a week. The fourth cash-flowing asset is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing means you recommend products and earn a commission when someone buys through your link. For example, Jake runs a blog about fitness. He recommends protein supplements. When readers buy through his link, he earns money. Now here's where it gets interesting. You don't need a website anymore. You can use YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram to promote affiliate products. But most people fail because they promote everything instead of building trust. The real money comes from authority, not spam. The fifth cash-flowing asset is YouTube content. YouTube is one of the strongest passive income engines today. Once videos are uploaded, they can earn money for years through ads, affiliate links, and sponsorships. Think about this. A video you post today can still make money 2 years later. Now here's the catch. Most beginners quit too early because growth is slow at the start. But consistency changes everything. This is where it gets interesting. Many creators earn more from old videos than new ones because of evergreen content. The sixth cash-flowing asset is mobile apps. Apps can generate income through ads, subscriptions, or in-app purchases. For example, a simple habit tracker app can earn monthly revenue if users subscribe for premium features. Now you might think you need to know coding. But here's the truth. No-code tools now allow beginners to build apps without programming. And in a minute, I'll show you how people validate app ideas before building anything. The seventh cash flowing asset is print-on-demand stores. Print-on-demand means you design products like t-shirts or mugs. When someone buys them, a supplier prints and ships them for you. You don't hold inventory. You don't handle shipping. For example, Alex designs funny quotes. He uploads them to a store. Every sale earns him profit automatically. But here's the problem. Most people pick random designs instead of targeting specific audiences. Niches matter more than creativity alone. The eighth cash-flowing asset is high-yield savings and money market accounts. These are simple but powerful. You deposit money in a bank or financial platform, and it pays you interest. It's not the fastest way to get rich, but it is one of the safest ways to earn passive income. Now here's where it gets interesting. Many people ignore this because returns seem small. But combined with other assets, it becomes a stability foundation. The ninth cash-flowing asset is licensing intellectual property. This means you create something once and get paid every time it's used. It could be music, photos, software, or even designs. For example, a photographer uploads images to stock platforms. Every download earns royalty income. But here's the key insight. You don't need to be famous. You just need useful content that businesses need. In a minute, I'll show you how beginners start earning royalties faster than they expect. The 10th cash-flowing asset is automated online businesses. This includes dropshipping, SaaS tools, and automated e-commerce systems. For example, Jake runs a dropshipping store. Customers place orders. Suppliers ship products directly. He earns profit without handling inventory. Now here's the truth. Automation is powerful, but not fully passive at the start. You must build systems first. But once systems work, income becomes more stable and scalable. Now let's bring everything together. All these assets share one thing. They either require upfront effort, upfront capital, or both. But once built correctly, they generate ongoing cash flow. Here's what most people miss. They try to do everything at once. That leads to confusion and failure. Instead, you should start with one asset, master it, then expand. For example, someone like Sarah might start with digital products. Once she earns consistent income, she moves into affiliate marketing. Then, later, into investments. Now here's the biggest insight of this entire video. Wealth is not about one income stream. It's about stacking multiple cash-flowing assets over time. Let's quickly summarize everything. Dividend stocks pay you for owning companies. Real estate generates rental income. Digital products sell repeatedly. Affiliate marketing rewards recommendations. YouTube pays for content. Apps create subscription income. Print on demand sells custom products. Savings accounts pay interest. Intellectual property earns royalties. Automated businesses scale income systems. If you combine even 3 of these, your financial situation can change dramatically over time. But here's the final truth most people ignore. None of this works without action. Watching is not building. Planning is not earning. Start small. Pick one asset, focus deeply. Build consistency. Then expand. And if you take action on just one idea from this video, you're already ahead of most people who never start at all. If you found this helpful, like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe for more practical breakdowns like this. Your next step matters more than anything you've learned today.